All right, so I think we're live. Let's see. All right, so we're live. We're going to have it posted here. All right. All right. Hey, Kim Tay. Nice to have you here. Good afternoon to you. Well, at least it's an afternoon for me, so I don't know what time it is for you, but hopefully it is a decent time. We are going to be talking about some upcoming events today. So that is the plan for the upcoming, for this stream here. We're going to have two winners as well, one for Facebook and web. And basically, we're just going to kind of chill and hang out. So that is kind of the plan. What's good, Reaper? Nice to have you here in the house. Prax, yes, I am up. Nice to see you. Always a pleasure. Incognito, hello to you. And Gary H, hello to you as well. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. So currently we do have the Great Storm event going on, right? So gotta at least try to do some of the basic stuff here. I'm trying to see here. So got continuous battles, storm and stress, so spending energy, pet summoning. All right, so what I am going to do here is I am going to progress just a little bit more from the outside. The outer rings always have less storm, right? So 40 storm damage is kind of like the protection you would like. You can obviously skip through these battles, which is great. We're making great progress. This is probably one of the better events I think Hero Wars put together. Very nice that they did. Hey Jay, on the wheel, you had me on Saturday. It should be on Sundays mostly. Yeah, I think I have you on both. I will double check here in a quick second. Let's see. So we are on Sunday. There you are, right there. So I know you're on Sunday. I think you're also on Saturday. I think you're on both days. So it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to be on both. Yeah, so I got you on there. We need to get the frame and avatar. Absolutely. Sounds like a plan. But yeah, no, I really like this event just because I do think it gives players an opportunity to increase their pets, which normally you wouldn't be able to do really just from the eggs. The eggs only give you like, routinely, they give you like one interest in a pet, which I think is kind of uncool. So I'm going to go with physical damage here because my team is physical damage heavy. We're going to go over here and take this one down. Skip battle. Absolutely, I'll remind you. Absolutely. Hello, Emard. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. So a couple of things coming up. Obviously, I'm just going to really preview it. So we have, after today, we're going to be having the Leprechaun event, right, for St. Patty's Day, right? So it's going to be a 3-day event most likely. And right after that, right, so after that happens, we're going to have Hero Wars birthday. So it's going to be back-to-back events this week. Like I'm not going to say guarantee it, but yeah, like 99% sure on my end there. So those are things to keep in mind. Absolutely. In the Great Storm, one of the enemies you need to defeat is Seymour, the one who always heals. I can't defeat him at all on my other account. Do you know what heroes will kill him? Well, if he is a healer, my favorite option with that is Celeste. Celeste is a great healing stopper, right? Turns that healing into damage. So I think that might be one of your best options if possible. I really think that she does a good job of not allowing opponents to heal. And if you're not quite dealing enough damage output, right, it does become difficult if they're healing faster than you can hit them. So Celeste is really a helpful solution to that particular situation. So that might be your best bet, potentially. Absolutely. You've got 90 portals saved. That is crazy. Definitely going to have to be using some raid options when you can, because that's a lot. That is a lot. We'll have to do an adventure 13 later, and then we can just raid out the rest of them. Absolutely, I think that's a good plan. All right, so we got 2 left. I'm just gonna go. It doesn't really matter which way I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna leave that one for last. So I'm gonna go here. Hey, Calnap, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. And Prax, no problem. Absolutely happy to check in on that. Vitamin, hello to you. Always love the thumbs up and positive vibes emoji. Love it. I'm looking forward to the birthday bash. Absolutely. There's some great stuff happening in the birthday bash, which we'll be talking about here shortly. I will be making some more in-depth videos on it, but we'll be talking about it briefly here on the stream. Definitely part of the plan. Yeah, I do foresee a ×4 Emerald sale 100% during Hero Wars birthday. They do usually do that, so I'd be very surprised if they decided to switch that up. Very rare that they do. Okay, so healing can be stopped by Celeste, Jet, Team Pet, Biscuit. Oh yeah, okay, so I do like Biscuit. I don't love Jet as much because I think Jet takes a little while to get going, but Jet is another option. But yes, Celeste and Biscuit are probably my 2 favorites of those 3. But yes, Jet can also do the job. Just does it a little slower. Got all the chests and defeated the boss, also having only 47 action points. Did not get the frame though. I hear ya. So we're moving along here. Let's see. Storm and Stress, spending energy. Summoning. Yeah. See, and this is one of the reasons I like the pet soul chest. I mentioned this shortly yesterday, but Biscuit's in here. And for instance, right, anytime there's a new pet so far, knock on wood, we have seen that new pet be available in the pet soul chest. So that's been really cool because unlike I don't know if oh yeah, here we go. The lesser hero soulstone chests, right? The newer heroes don't usually get added. So like Isaac, but I don't think the newer heroes are in here. So I don't think like Tristan would be in here, but let me double check. We're looking for Tristan because he's a newer hero. So yeah, I don't see Tristan in here. But yeah, so anything newer than Isaac's probably not in here. Which for me, it's all right. But I think that's one of the advantages of the pet soul chest is that if you get a new pet, you do have access to them if you have these pet soul chests, which is kind of cool. So that's something to keep in mind. So yeah. Got all the chests. Yep. Okay. The team is like 55, 60, and my storm resistance is like 105, and I can't leave a mark on any enemies. Okay. Okay. And what team are you? Well, I guess, yeah, no, it's hard to tell like where you're at, but yeah. I think an anti-healer would be your best option, or if you can increase your damage dealers, that could also be helpful, even though I know that's easier said than done. So those are really the only kind of solutions I can think of without knowing more details on the specific situation. But yeah. That's crazy expensive and not worth it unless you're a full-time player, pay-to-play player like myself. Yeah, I hear you. Hero Wars are shut down and cry. Investment has been monumental. Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand that for sure. I think a lot of players are in the same boat actually as yourself. So I could see that definitely being if something were to go wrong, I don't think they would necessarily, I don't see them shutting down for a long period of time. If that were to be the case, I would be surprised. I mean, we will see what happens. I know there's been harsher sanctions kind of going on right now in the world, which can make things a little bit more uncertain. But yeah, I definitely hear you on that one. And yes, we are looking for, so Reapers is the guild that I'm in right now on server 35. If you are interested, we definitely are always looking for members who are, hardworking people like yourselves and constantly trying to improve. So just throwing that out there. Yeah, absolutely we are. Incognito. Yeah, it is like a full-time job depending on how you look at it. So I can understand why there are thoughts on both sides of that. Totally get it. It seems like every day I check in here and we get moved down a little bit in rank. So we're going to have to do something about that. Let's see. We're going to try attacking here. Can't use Yasmin because there is a Helios involved here. I mean, it's possible too that their Kira just happens to be slightly better buffed than mine. And I know Celeste is not an ideal matchup for my Kark, but oof, yeah, Kira just barely took us out. That's okay. We'll grow on that a little bit. I know there's a couple stats I can still improve on, so it's no big deal. But yeah, I want to get at least one arena battle in there because I sometimes forget, and that's not good. I like to get those free emeralds every day. You need to do at least one attack every day to do so. So we wanted to get that in right there. Let's see, I'm going to claim some of these. It's always important to do these for me because I never seem to have enough of these chaos cores. Can't say that enough. The chaos cores are never sufficient. Never sufficient. Okay, so we're going to claim these, and then we're going to get some of these started. So just like that. Just like this. Then we're going to talk a little bit about events, because that is really what I wanted to talk about today anyway. So we're going to take a quick outlook at some of the event stuff coming up. So after today, right, so in about 11 hours, right, the event will end, but then the shop will probably remain for a day or so, because that's usually how Hero Wars does stuff. But we will have a new event. So the new event will be a Spring Leopard Cat event. So Spring Leopard Cats, to refresh your memory, look something like this. They're dolls. They're, Leopard Cat dolls. And what you're going to need are the following. So daily login three times, pretty standard. Having a VIP level of 7 to get all the rewards, totally doable. They're going to want you to spend to get some VIP classic Hero Wars 7,500 VIP points. Now, I'm not sure if you need to spend to get that many or if you need to already have had those VIP points. It's a little uncertain as of this time, but my guess is they're going to want you to make purchases to get that many VIP points. I think it's a little ridiculous if that's the case, but that's possible. Spending emeralds, they want you to spend a ton. 80 grand of spending emeralds. 80 grand emeralds spent is what they want to do. So I don't know if that's really worth it. The reason being we have an event right after this one. So this is a 3-day event, right? And there'll be a bunch of energy they want you to spend as well, and outland chests. There's going to be town chests. So I don't know if this is from the standard heroic chest, but that's what I think it is. And so I'm going to actually recommend not opening your heroic chest if you can at least avoid it for today until later, if you are in the US, for example, because that potentially could be something that you need for this event, right? The town chest. And then there's a Titanic luck. So this is opening summoning spheres. It's going to open 90. So those are things to keep in mind because of this event. And I remember from the mobile version of this game, these dolls had a lot of gold in them. So that's very helpful for developing players, but it's not necessarily the most helpful thing for players who've been around a long time. So just something to keep in mind unless something crazy comes up. The Mojo and Orion combo with Isaac is deadly. Have you tried that on Osh yet? I would like to see that. So if you can record that, that'd be sick. I would like to see that. All of the overage VIP points I'm over, they should increase the VIP level to 50. I mean, I think we should suggest that to Hero Wars. Not opposed. I don't think next year's will close because some of their shareholders are not Russian. It's totally possible. I don't really know what's going to happen at the end of the day, but you never know. We'll see what happens, see how long things are in flux. I'll put it that way. Sometimes Hero Wars is annoying. I literally just opened all my summoning spheres. Yeah, that's tough. You will need 90 though for this upcoming event. I'm sorry that happened. What do you get in the dolls? Yeah, so my experience with dolls is they mainly contain gold. Sometimes they contain random fragments of hero soul stones, but I'm not sure if that will be the case. I know with mobile it was mainly gold, and then it was the hero of the month, which I believe at the time I want to say was Celeste. but I'm not really remembering right now because it has been it's been a year, right, since Mobile had this event. But I'm pretty sure it was gold heavy. And you can kind of tell, right, just because there is a lot of gold pictured here as well as a reminder. So I'm not entirely sure. I think we'll know better once the event comes, right, which is going to be in less than half a day. But those are things to keep in mind, right? This is going to be an event that starts right after this one that we have going on right now, right, which is the Great Storm event. So in 10 hours and 57 minutes or so, we'll be having this Leprechaun event happen right after. So that's what's going to happen. And after this, right, so as soon as the Leprechaun event ends, which is going to end 3/18, which I believe is Thursday night, Friday morning, because I believe Thursday, Friday, right, when events usually start, we're going to be having Hero Wars birthday. So typically with that, we got the Archdemon for Hero Wars, right, because that's their birthday thing. It's going to be, Hero Wars is going to be turning 6. Crazy, because I feel like it hasn't been around that long, but 6 years of Hero Wars. We're going to have the Archdemon. We're going to have a bunch of stuff involved with Hero Wars birthday. Usually there is a ×4 sale. There's a lot of sales on a lot of different things in Dominion. I'm going to just open up my preview on it from last year because a lot of the stuff will probably be very similar to years past. So I am almost sure that this one has a decent amount of info. So once it gets going here, hopefully, maybe. Also, Discord's giving a lot of notifications, so that might be slowing my computer down. Let's see. But yeah, so those are things that are going to be coming up. Yes, you do need 90 summoning spheres for Leopard Cats. My guess is Ritus Growth will be the event after the anniversary, so another 40 summoning spheres. Totally possible. I mean, based on years past, I believe that is exactly what we had, right? Because we had this. The only event we didn't have was this Leprechaun event for Facebook and web, right? So why is all right? We're just gonna open up YouTube here. So if we go to videos and we go back a little bit here to March of last year, actually. All right, so March. So you can see, right, we had last year, we had the Great Summer event, like we do now. Then we went straight into Hero's birthday. So in between these two this year, we're having this Leprechaun or Leopard Cat event, Leopard Cat event. Then we'll have the Hero Wars birthday, and then we had Ritus Growth right after that last year. So it's totally plausible that we'll have it again. Then after that, we will have this Time for Pranks event, which will have those 3 brand new skins, which we talked about before, right? Which was the 3 skins, which were Tristan, Judge, or no, Tristan, not Judge, Tristan, Jew, and Martha, right? So those 3 heroes are getting skins for that April Fool's Day event, which is Time for Pranks. So that is the outlook for the rest of this month going into early April. Typically how these things work. And then right after that, we usually have the Spring Rebirth event, which is kind of like, taking us right into those bigger events. So Spring Rebirth is another big event. It's just a lot of big events coming up pretty soon for us in Hero Wars, things to keep in mind. Let's see. Asgard is coin heavy, so gold is always needed. If you buy the max buffs weekly, it costs a lot. Absolutely. I mean, I think that, there's 5 buffs, 5 mil per buff, 25 million a week in gold if you really decide to get all of those buffs. Quite a bit of gold. Absolutely. They should give us a special store to use them at. Yeah, I think that would be cool. If you got some, coins or something just because you have VIP, that could be cool. I could appreciate that. You need 90 summoning spheres for Leopard Cats. My guess is Riotous Growth will be right after. If you have extra elemental and lesser sphere pieces, you can email Hero Wars and transfer them to players of your choice. Very true. And I think, I'm definitely planning on doing that. I also need to acquire this last one in this elemental season here. And then we will have an extra one to give a guildmate or something like that. So that is the plan right now. But yes, you can absolutely transfer your elemental spheres, which are basically the ones that are totems, right? So that is what we're talking about there, which are these guys. You can definitely send them to someone. Totally possible. Before, you could only do it to people on your server. I think they've since changed that rule. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff there. A lot of events coming up. So, yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but there is a lot of information on those coming soon, right? So I'll be making content on that, but I just wanted to preview those because just so you know, like you're going to need a lot of these, summoning spheres. I'm going to probably open like 10 right now, but I have more than 90, so I should be okay on this account. Shouldn't be an issue. I'm going to probably go down to 200 because that's a lot to hold on to. But yeah, so just keep in mind we will be having that Leopard Cat event, and right after we will be having Hero's birthday. So two major events. I know we talked about it briefly yesterday. In terms of like, is it kind of maybe potentially a plan to have people use up a lot of resources during Leopard Cats prior to Hero's birthday? I think the answer is yes, absolutely. So be prepared. You've been put on notice. Just so you guys are all on the same page, we're aware that we're having these bigger events coming up. And so, yeah, I just want to make sure we talked about that here briefly. So yeah, okay. So there's that. And I do want to make sure we get a look at least at what we have to do for Nature's season today. Then we will have our Facebook and web winner today. So just a quick little stream today. We really covered a lot in a really short amount of time. So if you have questions on anything I just mentioned, feel free to say so here. I'm going to sell my totem back for emeralds. It's not a bad play, Gary. Totally understand. Let's see. I do want to spend some of these. So we're going to have to do our tower run real quick. Defeat 60 monsters in Chapter 7. Level up a physical attack glyph. Okay, well, Jew's getting stronger. Love it. There's that. Let your heroes take a bunch of damage in Guild Dungeon. I wonder if I can just card it and if it'll count. Card. Did that count as any damage? Oh, it did. Cool. So we can just card our damage, and so I don't need to worry about it, because honestly, watching the hero fights, not the most exciting thing in the dungeon, because they're so much weaker than your average team. So it's really like watching paint dry, which is tough. So yeah, we're going to just go ahead and card at least these 10, and we'll go back to where we were at. Oh, I don't like that. There's that. Boom. Okay, so we got that. We're going to do some monster slaying in Chapter 7, I guess. At least once. Chapter 7, maybe. All right, let's see. We're going to take down... Yeah, we'll just fight this one time, see how it goes. I'll let my twin team do its thing. There we go. Yeah, you can sell your totem back for emeralds. It's 200,000 emeralds. It doesn't matter which one you turn in, you get the same amount for both, which I think is a little bit unfair because I think there is a definitely distinction for the elemental spirit totem. So like when you see here, you can trade it in for 200,000 emeralds, or you can transfer it to someone, a friend or guildmate. But I don't think it's really worth it if you're going to spend, trade in the one that you can pick whichever fragment you want. This one, maybe it's worth 200,000, but I think the golden one should be worth a lot more. That's just my 2 cents. I think it's a little bit unfair that they're worth the same because they shouldn't be. But that's just my thoughts. All right, so there's that. We're going to do our tower run really quick. Then we're going to have our Facebook and web winners, right? So that's kind of the plan here. And we'll have it going. How long have I been playing the game? Over 2 years. I want to say almost 3, question mark. But it's probably closer to 2.5. But yeah, so over 2 years for sure. Because I know, just because I have the 2+ year avatar right from Hero Wars, so that is how I for sure know that. But we can check on this account. It's probably been a little over 2 years. Let me double check. This is now my primary account, and I'll show you when I started this account as soon as I'm done with this tower run, and then we'll do our lucky winners for Facebook and web. Okay? As for hero battles and dungeons, I have faced many battles where generated opponent team is even 10 team levels higher than mine, although my main team is leveled properly. Interesting. Okay, count that. That's interesting. I've never heard of that. So what was the golden sphere? Yeah, so the golden sphere is one where you can pick any totem fragment. So you know how generally after your second fragment of totems, all the fragments are random, right? So usually when you go to the Titan Valley, for instance, you're going to Altar of Elements after your first 2 fragments, which you know you're going to get based on whatever your strongest team is at that time. So you could have 2, like let's say Earth fragments. After that, it's completely random as to which fragment you'll get next. But if you go here to inventory, these golden elemental spirit summoning spheres, you can choose which totem fragment you're going to get. So let's say you have 5 earth fragments and you have 0 water, 0 fire. So now you want an absolute totem, right? And if you open, let's say with the lesser elemental spirit summoning sphere, it's a random generated totem fragment. You get a 1 in 3 chance. This one you guarantee know which fragment you're going to get because you get to pick which one you get. So it's a huge distinction and huge advantage in getting this elemental summoning sphere versus the lesser elemental summoning sphere. I mean, I would almost compare it to the lesser hero soul chest. The lesser hero soulstone chest has 50 hero soulstones, whereas a regular hero soulstone chest has 100, right? So it's almost double, doubling your odds of getting more hero soul. Oh, it does double your odds of getting more hero soulstones. For instance, you would be getting more stuff just like that. So definitely something to think about there. Good one, Emar. Good one. Hey, Tanya. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Reapers is 3 years old this year. Okay, then I guess I've been playing at least 3 years if that's the case on this account. Let's see. So, okay, we aren't quite there, but yeah, so I opened this account in October of 2019. So we are in March. So, October 2022 of this year will be 3 years. So over 2 years for sure on this account. And we are approaching, I guess, year 3. So we are on the hunt for year 3. We're going to go ahead and go to the tower shop and guess we're going to get the Sphere of Power recipe and collect on that here. And we're going to do our spins. So that is hopefully going to load for us here. The picker wheel itself. Jay, I don't like dungeons. Their mobile version is very good now, and also you can send Titan Skin Stones when you play dungeons. Yeah, I do like mobile's approach to the dungeon runs a lot better. You skip hero runs altogether. They don't even exist. I think that is the way Hero Wars should go about the dungeon and rework that. But we'll see what happens. I do think that is ideal. But what would happen if all 3 totems maxed out? What would you happen to the totem fragment if you decide to use it? You cannot use it, actually. You can only gift it to someone or ask for it to be traded in for the 200,000 emeralds. That's really it. That's all you can do. Are there any events that reward for pet soul stones? Is there any advantage in saving opening pet soul chest? As of right now, I can't think of any. The only thing that I can think that they might do that in the future would be a new pet event. But not that I know. Not that I know of. Today I turned my Albus to absolute star. I pulled 710 pet soul stones in one go. Congratulations, Asani. Love to hear that. Absolutely love that. October 13th is the guild's birthday. There we go. You're my original member. Yes, I mean, I remember from, being in there, guild member number 2 of 30, right? So you were guild member number 1. So there we go. October will be 2 years playing this game for me. Congrats, Asani. That's awesome. And congratulations on that phenomenal Albus absolute pull. With that, we're going to hope that someone else has some good luck as well. We're going to have a Facebook winner here for Sundays, right? So I think I have the Sunday list open here. Sunday Facebook, and then we're going to have a Sunday web winner. So that is the plan here. So good luck to everybody. We will see who our lucky Facebook winner is. It is Jimmy Jam. So Jimmy Jam is our winner, right? So Tanya, you actually won yesterday, I believe, on Facebook. So shoot me a message when you get a chance. I did not send you a message yet, but I will. And Jimmy has also won a Facebook spin. So congratulations to Jimmy and Tanya from yesterday. So those are our Facebook winners for yesterday and today. And we're going to have a lucky web winner as well. So let's see who it is. Congratulations, Jimmy. All right. So here we go. Here is our lucky web winner. Good luck to everyone as well. Let's see who the Wheel of Fate has in mind today. So Nal Bonbon Got Greedy is the winner here. So we will definitely do that here. And it looks like Tanya's saying we should give the Facebook reward another spin. So absolutely we will. You got it. We will absolutely be doing that. So Nal is our lucky winner. I will be messaging them on the Discord channel in a little bit. Yes, he is on the wheel twice. Absolutely, Gary. And that is because he is currently one of the sponsors of the channel. So absolutely he is. Yes. So we will spin it. We will spin it again. We'll spin it again. So we'll do the Facebook one again. Let's see. All right. So we'll do it again. And let's see who are. Thank you for your graciousness, by the way. So we will see who our second chance winner is. He won again, but that doesn't count. He's got good luck. I will take him off just for now. We can always add him back on. But for now, we'll take Jimmy off. And we'll try it again. So he can't win this time. But thank you for your generosity, Jimmy. The wheel seems to like you a lot today, so you might have some great luck today. So the winner is Dr. Barbadelli is the winner again. I mean, I think I'm going to do another spin anyway. I mean, I will give one to Dr. Barbadelli, but we will have another spin because I do think, some people have been winning a decent amount of time. So let's have one more spin for Facebook. One more. So whoever this is another winner for today. Thank you, Jimmy, for your generosity there. So Dr. Barbadelli and Abbott Slayer is our second winner. So Abbott Slayer, congratulations. You are our lucky winner. And Prex, I'm sure you'll get one very, very soon because I feel like everyone does eventually get one. It's just a matter of time. So with that, that will basically wrap up what we're doing here today for the stream. Yeah, I know, crazy. Jimmy's got some good luck. I think Jimmy needs to, do something. He's got some good luck going for him. So congratulations to everyone. And yes, I will be messaging the winners here shortly. And I'm sure a lot of you guys will eventually win more rewards in the future. So thank you guys for hanging out with me here on the stream. It's much appreciated. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for more live stream action. And I'll be having some videos coming out soon this week. I'm seeing a lot of laughing faces because Jimmy did end up winning twice. I mean, hey, what are you going to do? Sometimes someone just has a lot of luck. So, hey, Jimmy, you got the luck. You got the luck. All right. Thank you, everyone. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week in Dominion. And I will be having some video content for you guys coming up this week. All right. Thanks, everyone.